These people will stop at nothing. And yes, the Russians helped them last time. The Russians are helping them now. And you cover the White House. You know that the White House has said, don't brief the Congress. Don't even tell them in classified settings what the Russians are doing this time.
There is an open question, not opened by anyone in the media or any of his critics, but opened by career law enforcement officials at the FBI who thought there was probable cause to investigate whether or not he was a Russian agent.
The Russians doing everything they can to have their asset remain in the Oval Office, as strange as that sounds. Who knows what a second term will be like? I think we do know. It will be Moscow's for the taking.
We will all learn to speak Russian.
What do you make of his refusal to be critical of Putin or Trump or Russia in any meaningful way? And is that a green light to Russia?
It certainly appears as if the Russians, that Vladimir Putin, has something very serious on this president.
The attacks on mail-in voting, which the president, which the attorney general are making, echo and amplify Russian propaganda, which the Department of Homeland Security says Russia is pushing in its attempt to help President Trump get reelected.
He's telling us that his intelligence tells him that it's China that's causing us trouble when it's Russia. And we have intelligence that tells us that Russia is trying to create the chaos that's being repeated almost word for word by Barr. That's not a law enforcement officer. That's a criminal.
Russia's disinformation campaign now becoming increasingly aggressive. Specifically, their attacks on Joe Biden's mental health.
This is an example of something that, Donald Trump's campaign, his official campaign, is using the dementia Joe, sleepy Joe. Now they're saying that he had to have taken, that he might have taken drugs. They want him to be drug tested before the debate because he's peppier. So these are narratives that we already have. To hear that Russia is exploiting them is, again, of course they are.
Knowing what you know about how the Russians operate, are they just listening to the president and saying, aha, that sounds good, let's amplify that with our own misinformation?
Exactly. I think now that he is president, and of course the Russians certainly appreciate what his voice means and the impact what he says has.
The Russians were successful. I don't think there's any way to read that report and not conclude they accomplished what they set out to do.
They are devastated. The Democrats lost so big today. Their party is in shambles right now. The Democrats had nothing, and now they have less than nothing. And I think they're going to lose the 2020 election very big, including congressional seats, because of the path that they chose. Now, who knows where it goes? From what I hear, they're giving up. But I just say, I know them too well. They'll never give up.